Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here. Back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome Sunday morning. Hope you're up, doing well, got the mind in the right place. But if not, let's put it in the right place. All right. So, first off, I want to start off today with just asking for some prayers there for one of my students, Mr. Ted Calloway. Looked like he was going in the right direction, and then from the post that I'm reading, it doesn't look like he's doing all that well. So, definitely been on my mind all day yesterday. Mr. Ted is definitely, his situation is weighing heavy on the heart right now and on my mind. So any prayers that you guys can give to Ted Calloway, one of my students, one of my blue belts, is not doing well, is much appreciated. I know his family would appreciate that too. So hopefully that can come together and get him some strength to make a comeback. Anyways, I've been talking about these actions, right? 4 actions, all right? If you've been following me, then you know I'm in the 10X book. And if you haven't, you're just hopping on, okay, 10X rule. Grant Cardone, more of a business guru guy, but he's got some really good stuff that I listen to and I read, and I want to share it with you guys. So again, the four actions is the do nothing, okay, number 1, 2 retreaters, 3 average, and then 4 massive action, which I was talking about yesterday. So I wanted to follow up yesterday's episode with this little section here. It's called readily take action. All right, readily take action. Even on Sunday, taking action, like doing an episode. All right, getting things done. So here it goes. This is entirely what this book is about. I hope that much is clear by now. The highly successful take unbelievable amounts of action, regardless of what the action looks like. These people rarely do nothing, even when they are on vacation. Just ask their spouses or families. And I've been talking about that lately. Like, when you go on vacation, so-called vacation, you're not really on vacation. There's still work to be done. There's still people to help, still things to get done. Like, at least for me, I never really fully check out. I'm still doing things, still running, still trying to eat right, still getting my workouts in. And then I'm still trying to do stuff for my business and everything else, So might be on the beach somewhere, but I'm never really checking out completely because there's still stuff that needs to be done. All right. So whether it's by a way of getting others to take action for them, getting attention for their products or ideas, or just grinding it out day in and night, the successful have been consistently taking high levels of action before anyone ever heard their names. The unsuccessful talk about a plan for action, but never quite get around to doing what they claim they're going to do, at least enough to ever get what they want. All right, let me run that one back. The unsuccessful talk about a plan for action, but never quite get around to doing what they claim they're going to do, at least enough to ever get what they want. Successful people assume that their future achievements rely on investing in actions that may not pay off today, but that will, when taken consistently, persistently over time, will sooner or later bear fruit. All right. The successful people assume that it might not pay off today, but eventually it will. All right. Massive action is one thing I know I can depend on from myself. Even when times are tough, your ability to take action will be a major factor in determining your potential success, and is a discipline that you should spend time on daily. It's not a gift or a trait I was lucky enough to receive or inherit. It's a habit that must be developed. Laziness and lack of action are ethical issues for me. I don't think it's right or acceptable for me to be lazy. It's not a character flaw that's caused by some invented disease any more than a highly active person is somehow blessed. No one is born to sprint or run a marathon any more than some people are born to take action more than others. Action is necessary in order to create success and can be the single defining quality that will enable you to make the list of successful people. No matter who you are or what you've done in life so far, you can develop this habit in order to enhance your success. All right. So, again, all the same stuff, right? Like, it's just constantly just beating this into your head about just always staying busy, always getting things done, taking action and making some moves, right? Because what I really liked was when I was walking my dog this morning and I was listening to this, was this line here. Laziness and lack of actions are ethical issues for me. I don't think it's right or acceptable for me to be lazy. That right there is what caught my attention. So then I was like, let me go back and find it in the book. So I just spent some time flipping through it, and then I found it. So I wanted to share that because I feel that way. Like I feel that way. Like there's times where it's like you feel like you need some downtime, or you want to just sit down, and I can only do that for so long before I got to get up and start doing something, man. It's just because my mind is telling me, hey, man, there's something that needs to be read, or there's something that needs to be done, or something that needs to be listened to, or there's just something. I'm wasting time. Everyone needs rest. You need rest. You need sleep. I'm not saying don't ever sleep and don't ever rest. But there's times where it's like, you're just sitting around doing nothing, and you should be doing something, So that right there was huge for me. Just don't think it's right to just be lazy. And that's why I have such a huge problem with that. I got on my students the other day about that, and I shared it in my episode the other day. I just don't think it's right that you should just be that you shouldn't be healthy. You should be healthy. You should be in shape. You should take care of yourself. You should be your mind should be always being worked on and being put in the right place. I just don't feel like it's right that people are unhealthy and not eating right and not doing their best and not taking action to put themselves in a place to win, so that their family can win and their friends around them can win and everyone else around them can win. Like it's a problem, So just like we can focus on some other things, I think that's an area that everyone needs to focus on, so that we can all benefit from. Again, Grant Cardone is the one that I read that I talked about it before. No one benefits from you losing. Okay, and I keep repeating that. No one benefits from you losing. We only benefit from when you're winning. So if you're doing all these things, you're eating right, taking care of yourself, you're getting some runs, walks in, or whatever, some type of cardio in, some type of exercise, lifting weights, something, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, reading and putting your mind in the right place, putting yourself around the right people, around the right things, eliminating all the things that are going to put you backwards. You just can't lose. It's a winning formula, but it's a losing formula, right? When you're not eating right, smoking and drinking excessively, no exercise, not reading and listening to the right things. It's like I said the other day, someone reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm really feeling down and out right now. I'm feeling negative. I'm like, man, you better get a hold of that quick. Get a hold of that. Like the second that you feel that, man, you need to go read something. You need to go listen to something. You need to, because sitting there just dwelling on the negative thoughts that you have is only going to put you further backwards. I get that way too. But again, the stuff that's behind me over my shoulder here, the books that are on my desk here, the things that I'm listening to every day, it's really, really hard to stay in that negative state when I have so much of this stuff around me. It works, man. At least it works for me, because I'm just surrounded by this kind of stuff. And then when I go to the school and train, I play, I got my motivational list that we play while we're training. Again, a lot of people don't like that, but it's just too bad, because I'm trying to radiate that out on the mat. When you're rolling and you're in a bad position and you're stuck and you want to just give up or cardio tap because you're just in a bad spot, that stuff's playing, telling you don't quit, don't give up, keep moving forward, do this, do that, whatever. Man, that stuff pushes me to escape out of all my bad positions. The other day we had some Metallica playing on the radio, and one of my guys was like, "Oh man, he's playing the air guitar, he's feeling the Metallica. I'm feeling it too." And I just, my point was with that was like, it hypes me up, but it doesn't feed my mind with the things that it needs to feed me when I'm rolling. You know what I mean? Like, listen to Metallica, it's good. It's good stuff. I grew up listening to that stuff, I like listening to it, get you all hyped up, but it doesn't feed what it needs to feed. You know what I mean? The other stuff that we listen to while we're training just feeds my mind while we're rolling. So it's like 30 minutes, right? Because we do like 30 minutes of rounds every day, sometimes more. And that's 30 minutes on the mat of me playing this stuff, just getting it out there. And, some people might be tough to roll to that, but not for me, because it hypes me up. David Goggins, the Jocko stuff, like all this stuff is playing while we're rolling. So again, it's really hard for me to stay in a negative state, even when I'm not in a good mood or in a bad spot, mentally. Again, stuff here at the house, stuff at the school, like wherever I go, I'm in my car, I'm playing this stuff. It's really, really hard to stay that way, So if you're having trouble out there getting motivated and getting to the place where you need to be, I think a lot of that has to do with, again, a lot of things are eating right, exercise, and listening and reading to the right things, like on a daily basis. It just can't be once in a while. You know, sometimes I'll have people reach out to me and they'll send me a quote, you know, they'll send me something that they read or heard. And I'm like, cool, great. And like, I appreciate you sending me the, you know, the messages and stuff like that. I just hope you're listening and reading that stuff on a daily basis. Again, it's Sunday. You know, problems don't take a day off. Our problems do not take a day off just because it's the weekend. Our problems don't check out and be like, hey, I'll see you on Monday. They're still there. You know, they're still there. So anyways, hope that helps today. Really take action. Don't stop. Keep moving and put your mind and your body in the right place and get in the win column. All right. Catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day.